something about panel data, and we've already had a couple of videos on panel data analysis. Today is going to be something simple on nonlinear least squares using the panel data. So without wasting much time, let me try to load the data into Gretl. So the first step is I'll get the data from here, then I'll just try to import it. So I'll click on okay, and then you need to specify the kind of data you are importing. So I'll click on yes, and then I'll choose panel, then I'll click on forward, then I'll choose use index variables, then I'll click on forward. So click on forward again. Now my data is annual, so I'm going to click on forward again. Then it is specifying that the data is starting from 1995, so I'll click on forward, which is true, and then up to 2021. So I'll click on OK. So let me just close this one because I don't need it anymore. Then move here a bit. So what I'm going to do here is that I have some couple of codes that I'm going to put in here to try for us to estimate the nonlinear least square of panel data. So in here I have FDI, I have export, I have GDP per capita, which is in the natural logs. So I've already converted this one into natural logs, and this is it. So this is, when you see this one, it's referring to the first country, and also when you see the other one is referring to, when you see 2:1, which is referring to the second country, and this one is also referring to the last country is, the one indicated as the eighth. So you can see 80 09, and then other ones. So I'll close this one. I just wanted to indicate that it's panel data. Then the next step is to go to models. So when you go to models, the assumption is that you've done your unit root test, which we have already covered in our previous videos, and it's already on the channel. When you search for it, you'll be able to see it. So in here you have the nonlinear least squares. So I'll click on this, and now here you need to specify the code. The scalars, you need to put everything here, but without wasting my time, I have already prepared the codes, and it's just a simple code, because depending on the number of variables which you're using, that is when you need to specify more, give more specification. So I'll click here. As you can see here, I'm just going to copy these ones and then paste them in, and this shouldn't be a difficult code for you to use depending on the number of variables I'm using. So I'll paste this one here. When I paste this one here, the scalar one is, the baseline. Let's say the assumption is a constant. That is when export, FDI, all of them are equal to 1. And here, scalar 2, I'm just giving it, the indices or the logs from Gretl is supposed to start from. This is the description I'm giving. I'm giving the same to them. But so the more you give, you give the scalars, you give the initial values higher value, it's the iteration will not work. It will give you error messages. So let me just try this one. For instance, put this one into 5. Let me change this to 0.5. Let's click on OK and see. So you see now it work here. You can see here it's working. So it's giving you the description, everything we've estimated, as you can see here. So this is what is showing here. It's indicating the estimation, the values like I showed you. So this is the constant, that is the baseline when export and FDI are all equal to 1. And then you have here, so the next item based on the specification is going to be export, and the export has a positive effect, whereas FDI have a negative effect. So you can see both are statistically significant, and they showed, I mean, an impact on economic growth in the respective countries. So I can try to modify it to show more about, um, let's say, the iteration that we are going to use when I go to model specification. So in here, I'll try to include all these things to show me a little bit much insight of the results. So this is what I get here, and this is what is showing. This is the indication. So you can see it's adding the iteration here for you to see, and also it's also giving you, I think, the same values. So if you want to copy to your, Excel, you can highlight all of them. So just give me a second. Highlight all of them, then click on copy. So we are using this one because we need it in the table form. I click on this one. You go to your Excel. No, not Excel. You can paste anywhere. So this case, I'll go to my Word. It should work. And now when I paste it here, I will just click on this. Click on this. You go, if you want to add borders to it, you can also click here as well, or borders, and you can see your borders as well. So you can also do the same thing for your, so this is it, and this should be nice looking for you to be able to paste in your, your manuscript or whatever you're working on. If it is a dissertation, you can paste it in. And like I explained, export is having, you can see here, export is having a positive effect, whilst FDI is having a negative effect. So if you want to estimate the nonlinear, I mean nonlinear model using the panel, so you can use the code. This is the simple code I use here. So you can specify the scalars based on this, and the scalar one, which is the beta one, is when both in the independent variables are equal to 1 each. And here you can specify the scalars for this, the initial value they should start with. So that is how come I changed that one to 0.5 to give you more insight of what we are going to do. So if after this you want to do any extra test, you can go here, check for normality of residuals. So you can see here, you can see that the error terms are normally distributed. Looking at this, the test statistics for normality, and then you can see that the p-value is in the bracket here, which is 0.9, which is showing that it's greater than 5%. So we will say that the error terms are normally distributed. And also, if we want to run other tests, like let's say if you need graphs, you can also do your graphs as well here. You can plot this one, and against the observation, you can plot it as well. You can as well as you can also edit it. You just have to click on this and then edit as well. And also, if you want to the residual plots as well, you can also do the same thing. Like I show you, you can see that there is no much deviation from this. It's showing that it's correctly, the error terms are evenly distributed. So thank you for your time, and this was a short video just to help you to understand how to estimate the panel analysis using the nonlinear least squares. Thank you.